Hi everyone, it's Blessing here. Welcome to series 4 on the topic of order before increase. Order before increase. We've been looking at how we can introduce order in our finances so that we have peace, because we said that once there's peace and there's order, that's when the increase can actually come. So last week I introduced a framework called the PUFF framework. That's PUFF. And this is a framework that I use to help me to bring order in my financial decisions. And I'm hoping to explain it a little bit better to you today, just so that you can understand it and see if it's something that you could use. And also there's a pilot that I'm undertaking with those who are interested in the use of the framework. So if it's something you're interested in, do drop me an email, which you can find my email address in the description below. So the first P stands for pause, right? So when you look at your finances, you firstly, or especially if there's an inflow of finances, or if you have any difficult financial decision to make, instead of being reactive and just taking an action that you might later regret, the first thing is you pause. Okay? You take pen and paper and literally write down what is the situation. Pause. Don't make a hasty decision. If possible, wait 24 hours. Okay? And in that time, pause and write down your position. What is that dilemma that you have? Okay? Then the U is for unpack. So unpack what is really going on. If it's a case of maybe you have more expenses than income coming in, if it's a case of a request for money, for example, and you don't know whether to oblige or not, it could be a whole series of financial dilemmas you could have. But literally, under the you unpack, you write down what is going on. Okay? You write it down. And then once you unpack, what you do is the first F is flow with options. Write down a minimum of 3 options. Give yourself a minimum of 3. Force yourself to write down 3 options, nothing less, right? What could you do? If it's about how do you get more money to meet your bills, what could you do? If it's a business decision as to, what do you spend your money on? What is your best option? Like literally write down minimum of 3 options. And as you write it down, think about the pros and the cons of each decision. And then the final F is focus execution. What are you going to do? You've looked at all the options. Now, what is the one option you're going to take? And the beauty about this framework is writing down your various options really helps you to think. And it can get rid of the clutter that is in the head as you put your ideas on paper. So it's a governance tool. It's a tool that you can use to make decisions so that you're making decisions with wisdom. You're making decisions from a place of peace and not a place of haste. So like I said, I'm doing a pilot with those who are interested in using the framework to see how it can support them, especially in the area of finances, right? But it can be in other areas as well. So if you're interested in joining the pilot, write me an email, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye-bye.